Hi, this is Holly at the Potomac Bead Company. Today I'm going to show you how to make these quick and easy and super cute SuperDuo Snowflake earrings. Just need a few different seed beads for these, and it's a great project for anybody that's starting out with seed beading. What you're going to need for this project are two different colors of SuperDuos. I have the crystal matted here and also the opaque white. You'll also need some 8/0 seed beads, which I have right here, and I'm using the white Ceylon Pearl seed beads. Also, you'll need either some 11/0 or 15/0 seed beads, and I have here the 11/0 crystal matted. Also, I'm using some .006 wildfire in the whites, and I've already pre-threaded a number 10 English beading needle. To get started, what you're going to do is whatever color you are using for the center of your earring, you're going to go ahead and pick up 10 of those SuperDuos. There's 5, we need just a few more. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull those down to the other end of your thread, and you're going to tie a knot. You can just use a square knot, something just to keep everything tight. Make sure all of your SuperDuos are pointing the right direction. Okay, just like that. So there's the center of our snowflake. So once you have that pulled tight, you're going to go ahead with your needle and you're going to sew through the top hole of the SuperDuo. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your alternate color and you're just going to sew through the very next hole. And you're going to do this the whole way around your snowflake. Okay. And just keep going the whole way around. You can make these all in one color if you'd like. I kind of like the look of the two different colors. Gives it a really cute look. And then it will be more versatile with different outfits. Alright, so just a couple more, and then we're ready to move on to the next step of our earring. Okay, and one more. Alright, so this is what it should look like, and you can obviously put a little bit more tension on your thread and tie that a little tighter if you need to. And so what I've done is I'm coming out of the top hole of the SuperDuo in our first row. With our thread, we're going to sew through the top hole of the first SuperDuo in the second row. And you can do this however you want, but what you're going to do from here is take the alternate color of your SuperDuo. We're going to pick up 2 of those at this time. And we're going to sew through the next SuperDuo, and that's going to give us the look of a point there in our snowflake. The next thing you're going to do is pick up one of our 8/0s, and you're going to sew through the next hole of your SuperDuo. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to do this the whole way around. So now I'm going to pick up 2 more of my first color SuperDuos. And now an 8/0. These are so quick and easy, and I'm sure that you can whip a whole bunch of these out for Christmas gifts, or even for winter gifts, for that matter. Just keep track of what you're doing if you're doing SuperDuos or your 8/0s. And 2 more SuperDuos. So almost done. Alright, so one more 8-0, and then we're going to come out of that the top hole of the first SuperDuo in the second row. Okay, so there we have our little snowflake. Now that I'm coming out of this SuperDuo, we're going to go ahead and pass our needle through the top hole of the third row. Just like that. Now to kind of bring that together, we're going to pick up another one of our 8-0s and we're going to sew through the top hole of the next SuperDuo. From there, what you're going to do, this will be probably the trickiest part of the whole thing, is you're going to sew through the SuperDuo in the second row, the top hole, your seed bead, and then come out of the next SuperDuo. So that's going to kind of bring everything and pull it together. Once you do that, you're going to go through the top hole, and we're going to pick up another 8-0 and go through that next hole. And we're going to continue to do this the whole way around. We're going to go through the SuperDuo in the second row, our 8-0, and come out of the top hole of the other SuperDuo, just like that. Pass through the top hole, pick up an 8-0, and go through the next hole. Doing that the whole way around. I've gone the whole way around my snowflake, and I've added the 8-0s making the points on our snowflake. And I'm coming out of the top hole of our SuperDuo in our third row. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew through the top hole of the SuperDuo in our second row, but this time I'm going to come out without going through the 8-0. And we're going to start to make the bail for our snowflake so we can attach it to our ear wires. Okay, so you can see I'm coming out between our 8-0 and our SuperDuo. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of our 11-0s. I'm going to do 10 of those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to sew through the 8-0, making a loop for our bail, just like that. And now because I'm coming out, I can go ahead with my needle and sew through all of those 11-0s again, just to reinforce. Try not to get it caught there, and continue sewing around until you're coming out. Just like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sew through that 8-0 again, and then we'll tie off and we're all done with our earring. So this will just tighten it up a little bit, and I'm actually going to sew through that SuperDuo again. Okay, and now that I've come out like that, I'm going to go ahead and slide my needle up between my two SuperDuos. And for me, what I like to do is slide my needle up like that, and then I wrap around my needle 3 times. And then when I pull my needle through, it should take the knot right down to the threads. So it's hidden and it's good and tight. I'll use my thread zapper or my scissors to go ahead and trim my knots and my threads. All you have to do is simply attach your ear wire, and there you go. You have a quick and easy SuperDuo Snowflake earring that just takes you a few minutes to make. Be sure to check out all of our other videos on our YouTube channel. We'd love to see you in one of our stores sometime. This is Holly at the Potomac Bead Company. Thanks for watching.